What is up, everyone? It's Chainsaw Man Day. Hang on, let me just... I know, technically I should start in like... Starting a little early should be fine, right? What is up, everyone? Hello, Sujal. How are you today? Is the audio fine? Just checking, okay? Is the audio fine? Is the music fine? I was waiting for you. Well, I am here. Audio and music is perfect. Good to know. Alright, I'm not gonna start just yet. I'm just gonna let some of the people come in first, and then we're gonna start. The Chainsaw Man, yeah, chapter 100. Like 100 chapters of Chainsaw Man. That's huge. The 100, that's right. Metramonium, hello. The 100 indeed. This is a shorter chapter. I mean, I haven't read it yet, of course, but I've seen the number of pages, and it's a bit shorter from like the previous chapter, but you know, it's fine. It's Fujimoto. Trust in Fujimoto, right? Somebody said in the chat, Alim said it was a mid-tier chapter, and I'm kind of like, really? Mid? I mean, of course, that's your own opinion. I'm not gonna challenge you or anything. I mean, I haven't even read the chapter, so I don't know. I don't know. I just find it weird because I was on Twitter like a couple of minutes ago, and some of the people that I do follow, that that I trust their opinions on, they said that this was a great chapter. So I don't know. We shall see, I guess. Am I expecting Denji to come up in this in this chapter? No, not really. I'm not expecting Denji to come in this chapter or anytime soon, if I'm being honest. I still feel like we're still gonna be focusing on Mitaka and maybe this group of characters, this new trio with Yoshida and the new girl with the glasses for a few more chapters, and then we're gonna meet Denji. A fairly chill chapter this time. Not mid, it's just more introspective. That's what I want to hear. Introspection. Probably more gearing towards Mitaka's character, which is great, which is what I wanted, right? I said, I think it was like in the previous live stream, which also the previous live stream, kind of a shame that it kind of ended abruptly, even though I've been streaming for like an hour. But I wanted to discuss more, and unfortunately either OBS or YouTube was like acting up last time. Hopefully not in this stream. So But yeah, I was talking about it. I think it was it was in the previous chapter. Basically, I wanted Fujimoto to dive deeper into the characters in part two. I wanted part two to be leaning more towards the serious character driven storyline instead of the zany, over the top, action packed um, approach that he did with part one. Which, to be fair, part one did that approach because it's trying to be different and it worked. Now that the formula has worked, I want Fujimoto to kind of, you know, put some of the devil and the craziness aside and just kind of focus more on the characters. Which, if what the Metronomian said is true, and that this chapter is gonna be more character introspection, then I'm all for it. I am all for it. I was expected that this chapter would be an S tier because it's the 100th chapter, but it was anything special. Well, we shall see, right? Maybe once I finish reading it, and maybe once I finish, giving my own assessment, my own discussions, because I will be discussing the chapter along with you guys after I finish reacting, but maybe after that, people will have a different opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm actually in the wrong, and maybe I'm gonna be agreeing with all of you that this may be just an okay chapter. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows, right? But I think the idea that certain chapter milestones being an indication of like something amazing, I feel like a lot of people had that mentality, and I feel like that's not a really great mentality. Like, yeah, sure, it's the 100th chapter, or like in One Piece, for example, it's the 1000th chapter, right? Big deal, right? But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's the author's own story, it's the author's own pacing, right? If the author isn't supposed to force themselves to create something that is like special for like a certain milestone, right? If the story does not deem it fit, if that makes sense, right? Like right now, chapter 99 ended with the group teaming together, Mitaka, Yoshida, and the new girl forming a team, and that's where we left off. It's really nothing special to kind of move forward to, right? It's not like the previous chapter ended with like a fight scene or like a cliffhanger or whatever, right? It's just normal, right? So I wasn't even expecting chapter 100 to be anything special, if I'm being completely honest. So I don't know, maybe some fans, some fan expectations kind of like tampered a bit with how this chapter may be received. 11 viewers in the stream, great. In fact, since I did plan on starting the stream at 12:15 or like 5 minutes from now, I'm gonna actually start reading 5 minutes from now, right? So just letting the people come in, and then 5 minutes from now, I'm just gonna start reading the chapter. But speaking of Chainsaw Man and predictions and fan expectations, if you haven't already, go check out some of the discussions that I made in the previous 2 episodes, and also check out some of the comments as well. I think the comment section from the previous episode and the one before that are really, really great. A lot of people discuss a lot of things, a lot of people debate a lot of things, me included. There's some things that I find really interesting, and there's some things that I find like could be good, could be bad, but either way, again, if you haven't already, go read some of the comments from my previous episode discussions. They're really good, and I encourage people who are watching the live stream right now, who are or watching the VOD after the live stream is over. If you do have anything that you want to say, and or something that I haven't really covered in the discussion, just let me know in the comments. I read them all the time. I would love to engage in a discussion with all of you. Hello, Alex. How are you? By the way, what is your favorite manga anime? Just curious. Favorite manga, I can't really answer because I haven't read a lot of manga. Favorite anime, I don't know. Favoritism kind of changes from time to time, right? Sometimes I would say, oh, Attack on Titan, but then other times I would say, no, 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 Kill la Kill, and then other times I would say Gurren Lagann. I don't know. My default answer will always be Neon Genesis Evangelion for favorite anime, but you know, maybe one day I'm gonna watch an anime that is like better and an anime that kind of blows my mind and influenced me a lot, and that's gonna be my favorite. But you know, favoritism changes from time to time. Steins Gate is a great choice as well, Mitsunomian. Oh, Steins Gate was like one of the first animes that I've actually watched during my anime journey. Those were the days. Alright, 3 more minutes and then we will actually start reading the chapter. I'm reading the title of the chapter right now, chapter 100, How to Walk Shoeless. Interesting. Like, how to walk shoeless. Like, without the comfort of shoes, you're basically walking barefoot, right? You're walking... You are physically touching the ground, right? In a sense, you are not being held or you're not being protected, right? The steps that you are taking are not being protected by your shoes. Could be a metaphor for Mitaka right now. Where do you read your manga? Well, for Chainsaw Man, it depends, but I would assume for most of you on the West, you can read it on Viz, you know, the official translation. But for some of us, you can actually go to the Shueisha official manga website, where you can actually read Chainsaw Man for free whenever it first comes out. I'm all good, just taking a break from games because wrist started to hurt whenever I was moving my hand. I feel you. Especially when me as somebody who likes to draw, I can feel you. The wrist can get, you know, it could get hurt. Also curious, could you do your top 10 manga anime in the future? That is something that I want to do, but I don't know when I want to do it. I'm planning on reviewing all of the shows that I watched this year at the end of the year, so come December I'm gonna be reviewing all of the shows that I watched in 2022. Bro, you are so underrated. Hope your YouTube channel gets big and really successful. Thank you. If you want to help, you can always, you know, share the video, share with your friends. Alright, it is time. Alright, I'm gonna change to this screen. I'm gonna lower the music a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower it. Like so. Also, look at this. I can draw shit now. So if I find anything like cool, I can just point it out. Like, hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Fujimoto once again with the leading lines. All right. And also I need to put an overlay, unfortunately, because copyright. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna look at the chat because I don't want to get spoiled in case any of you suddenly spoiled it for some reason. But thank you for all of the kind words in the live chat so much. I really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 100, How to Walk Shoeless by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Okay, so the people are walking. Immediately, I am noticing this is a blade, and this is an axe. Who is holding who? I'm assuming the sword or the katana blade is held by Mitaka because she is in the back, and then whoever the glasses girl is, which we also don't know if she is related to that one dude that a lot of people are saying, hey, she looks a lot like this person from Chainsaw Man Part 1, whose name I completely forgot. Who knows? And Yoshida once again taking center, not center frame, but he is taking most of the frame here, right? Would devils really be inside a school? Good question. I mean, we probably have the homework devil, right? But it is a good question. Would devils really be inside of a school? Of course they would. This is the biggest school in Tokyo. Supposedly, devils sometimes live in the unused classrooms. Ah. Huh. Oh, we never introduce ourselves. I'm Yuko. You got a name? I'm super into Chainsaw Man lately. Everybody's been into Chainsaw Man lately as well. I'm Yoshida. Chainsaw Man's great, right? I like him too. Asa Mitaka, this sucks. Why did I have to team up with him? Also interesting, the way Fujimoto is handling the shot, right? Mitaka in the back saying, why did I have to team up with him? Meanwhile, Yoshida in the front, having the most detail, with a very kind of, I wouldn't say sinister, but it's definitely a look of somebody who seems to not. It's look of somebody who's trying not to be suspicious while also being suspicious at the same time. Again, we still don't know what Yoshida's motive is, right? The consensus is Yoshida is here undercover in, trying to catch Mitaka or whatever, right? But we don't know that for sure, right? That's only been a fan theory for now, right? We don't know his true goal, his true objective at all. Awkward much? I wanna bail. I'm not the one who asked him out. Yeah. Can't time move any faster? Do you like Chainsaw Man, Asa? Like, as much as the average person. Interesting. She was, fuck, what was her name again? Yuko. Yuko was smiling, right, when she was asking this, but after Mitaka's answer, her smile immediately gone. Like, gone. Sad face. Gone. Mitaka looks down, looks at Yuko, realizes what is in front of her. 3 girls. And she is the one who was wielding the katana. Alright, 3 girls. They're from my class. The girl with the freckles. Wait a minute, have I seen her before? Wait, have I seen her before? She looks, why does she look familiar? It's not the class president, that's for sure. But because of the freckles, but why does she look familiar? I'm sorry guys, give me a sec. This is actually bugging me. I mean this chapter is only like a few pages long. It's Alright, I'm just gonna look at the first chapter again. Just to be safe, because it's bugging me. There she is. See, I knew she was like similar. Let me just turn off the overlay. Yeah, she offered Bucky like some Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if they're the same group of people that Mitaka was scolding when she was walking in the hallway in chapter 98, right? There's some people, I think, in the bathroom talking. They're from my class. Sweating, nervous, obviously, the Bucky murderer. And they pass. Oh. Yeah. 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 Ah, she has some nerve trying to get a boyfriend so soon after what she did. Shh. She can totally hear you. What's up with them? Beats me. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, especially with her eyes here. Forgot to turn on the overlay again. Gonna get copyright. I mean it's fine. Um yeah, sweating, nervousness, right? Slight feeling of guilt. Shaking probably, right? Doesn't know how to face it. How does it feel to be everybody's enemy in the school, right? Drops the sword. I just remembered. So, something I have to do. Huh? What's wrong? I just remembered something I have to do. I gotta go. Hey, wait! Oh, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, first of all, love Fujimoto's paneling. Second of all, love Fujimoto's way of handling character, um, not poses, but character action, right? Mitaka being shaken, being almost petrified, right? Drops the sword, runs away, right? Doesn't want to face it. I can't deal with this. I need to go somewhere, right? None of your business. I gotta go, basically, something like that, right? Yoshida is the one who's actually trying to communicate with her the most, right? Let me go back. Um, yeah, here, right? Saying, hey, what's up with them, right? And then later on, he goes, what's wrong? I guess Yoshida is trying to give the good guy vibes, right? Obviously, if his actual motivation and his actual goal is to get towards Mitaka, then obviously he needs to act nice and kind to her. But at the same time, I do feel like this is, Yoshida being Yoshida. This isn't Yoshida trying to be kind. This is Yoshida actually being kind. And she runs away. She runs away. Love the emptiness here. Empty space, negative space. Mitaka right on the left. Emptiness, nobody here. Also showing that Mitaka is moving from left to right, showcasing Bucky's death. Mitaka looking down, probably wanting to throw up. Love Fujimoto's use of an actual Dutch angle, because Dutch angles are used in film to portray uneasiness and trying to evoke a nauseating scene, which is exactly what this is. Ah, of course. Asa, wait. What's wrong? Are you okay? And the title of the chapter now makes more sense. What is it covered in? Like 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 what is this? Is it shit? Is this actually like shit? Or just like mud or like dirt or whatever? Raw meat. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yikes. That's raw meat. I'm fine. What? Are you sure about that? I'm fine. Hey! Please talk to her, please. She needs somebody right now. She actually needs a friend right now. She doesn't have any friends. Her life is spiraling out of control. A fucking devil just entered her mind and kind of took control of her. She needs a friend. She needs a friend. She needs somebody to talk to right now. Are you sure about that? I'm fine. Hey. Walks out. Not wearing shoes. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Wow. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. I think for some people this can be relatable, right? This isn't some far-fetched fantasy or whatever. No, this is real stuff, right? People have endured this before, right? If you have suffered from bullying, if you have suffered from insecurities or social insecurities or bullying in school, this is relatable, right? I have some friends that have been through this, so don't walk shoeless. Our feet hurt. Our feet hurt. Not your feet, our feet. So it's not just a concern for Mitaka, it's also a concern for herself, the War Devil. Bullying is a commonality in communities without social fluidity, both human and devil. Shall I take care of it for you? Interesting though. The War Devil actually... It's not like the War Devil is actually... well, I mean, she's kind of showing malice, but at the same time, it's also malice because of care, right? The War Devil actually feels concern. Well, it's mostly concern because of the physical body, right? But it's still concern nonetheless. Bullying is a commonality in communities without social fluidity, both human and devil. Shall I take care of it for you? I said I'm fine. You are not fine. There we go. And she was running towards her too, right? And Mitaka still looks. She doesn't seem surprised, right? She looks at her like, what do you want? Stop it, you know? Yep, going shoeless hurts all right. Oh wow. Here, Asa. I'll lend you one of my shoes. Oh. If you wear one shoe, only one of your feet will hurt. Oh, that's sweet. That is so sweet. Please don't die. Please don't die. Fujimoto, please don't. Fujimoto, please don't make me emotionally attached to this girl and then just kill her off. Please don't. I talked about this in the previous stream. I believe the girl will survive, or at least will survive for another 5 chapters, right? Please. She may die later on, don't get me wrong. She may potentially die later on in like the second half of part 2 or whatever, right? To give emotional resonance or to give an emotional push for Mitaka or whatever. But don't kill her off, please. Don't kill her off early on. Give me time to be fully emotionally attached to this girl. So when you do kill the girl, I will be an emotional mess. Right, Fujimoto? Thanks. What? No, seriously, I mean, I don't need it. Then give it back to me. Huh? And then she runs. Come on, give it back. Wait, your shoe. Are you kidding me? What is with... Hey, wait. I love that. I love that. Mitaka's running while also like just skipping with one leg while trying to get the other. Oh, that is sweet. Sweet. This is sweet. Ow, 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 wait. Ah, beautiful paneling once again. Beautiful. Kind of forgot to put an overlay. if I was way too engrossed with the story, I forgot to put an overlay. If YouTube decided to copyright claim this, well then, whatever, whatever. Just noticed it too. But I guess it's also a test to see how far I can push the copyright for Chainsaw Man Part 2, I guess, or for manga streams. But again, a beautiful shot from the left panel. A beautiful shot of them running. Have we seen this place before? Is like this flower place? Have we actually seen this place before in part 1, or is this like a new place? What do we have like slight feelings of deja vu? I don't know. Who's that? I thought this could be Denji, but no. The hair's not spiky enough. The two run, right? Trying to catch Yuko. Mitaka seems very, very exhausted. Phew! This is my house. Wanna come in? That is sweet. No. No thanks. Here. Take the other one too. I have extra. Now both your feet will be protected on your way home. This is your house? Wait a minute. You okay, girl? Are you okay? You sure? This is your house? Are you... Do you live with your parents? Where's your parents? Why is this taped up? Yeah. Laundry in the back. Yeah, she's not living the best life, is she? She's kind of poor, right? She is kind of poor, especially with a house like this in Japan. Yeah, she is poor. which makes it all the more wholesome and sad that she actually gave Mitaka a second, like her own shoes, despite being poor, right? It's the act of kindness that gets me, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful characterization, beautiful way to show that she is poor, beautiful way to showcase her character by giving Mitaka her shoes, right? Without explicitly saying that, you know, she's poor. Phew, this is my house, wanna come in? Huh, no thanks. Here, take the other one too, I have extra, now both your feet will be protected on your way home. And I don't think Mitaka really notices this. No, I don't need your shoes. Then sell them. If they won't sell, you can just throw them away. Wow, beautiful, beautiful shot once again. And the lower one. She accepts the shoes. Shall we go sell those? Are you an idiot? And I'm assuming this is the end of the chapter. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful chapter. And I love how the chapter ends with basically Mitaka was reluctant on getting the shoes. She forcefully gets the shoes, right? She forcefully accepts the shoes. She walks home, looks down, looks at the shoes, right? Realizes the significance of those shoes. And as the war devil goes, shall we go sell those? Because, you know, the logical sense is that, you know, Mitaka doesn't want the shoes in the first place, so the war devil obviously asks you, so you want to sell them? But then Mitaka goes, are you an idiot? Why the fuck do I want to sell these shoes? These shoes are important to me, right? These shoes are important to Mitaka. It's a sign of not only friendship and trust, but also care. And that is something that Mitaka needs. And now, this is something that Mitaka can latch onto, and this is something that Mitaka can move forward to. The shoes actually symbolizes Mitaka actually able to move forward, not being prickled by all of the stones and shit on the ground, right? Actually being safe, basically making her, you know, basically giving her the path for a safer journey, basically giving her the motivation to move forward, because again, the path ahead, while long and hard, will not be as difficult or as painful as walking barefoot, all thanks to an act of kindness. Something that she needs, right, from a friend. Beautiful chapter, actually. Beautiful chapter. Oh my god, Fujimoto once again delivering just a beautiful chapter. Well, I understand why a lot of people will say this chapter may not be to their liking. I understand that, but to me, again, like what I was saying, this chapter has a lot of what the Metronomian said in the live chat before, right? Some character introspection, right? And here it's also it's also basically character development for Mitaka to actually move forward. I enjoyed it. It's great. I love it. Rarely do we get some downtime in Chainsaw Man, right? But like I said, I don't know when I actually said this. I think I said this during my reaction to chapter 98. But one of my favorite chapters of Chainsaw Man is when the story just slows down and the characters just have a talk, right? The characters just do normal things. And usually those are the chapters that are most powerful to me. Those are the chapters that resonate with me the most. This is one of those chapters. I really enjoyed this chapter. I think chapter 100 of Chainsaw Man is really good. All right, now I can actually read some of the live chat. um, let's see, where did I left off? Alright, so y'all asked me a question. Have you watched One Punch Man and Jujutsu Kaisen because their mangas are really good and currently at their peak? I haven't read or watched One Punch Man. I have seen JJK Season 1, but I have not read the manga. And I don't know if I want to get into the manga of JJK. This chapter is doing great at subtle and gradual character building. I'm glad that the characters aren't given direct archetypes like, look, I'm the smart one in our series. Love part 2 so far, says Yokoverse. I agree. I love it too. I mean, weirdly enough, I'm enjoying part 2 more than part 1 in terms of like how each part starts. Like part 1 starts, it starts strong, don't get me wrong. It starts really strong. A lot of weird things with Denji, but it starts strong. It leaves a great impression of, hey, this manga, this story is different, right? This manga, this story is you get the sense of the dark humor, right, that Fujimoto was aiming for in the first couple of chapters of Chainsaw Man Part 1. Part 2 of Chainsaw Man, I'm enjoying it more because, again, like this chapter, we're seeing a lot more, I guess, character depth and character focus, especially when it comes to Mitaka. Not to say that Denji doesn't have that, he definitely does, but I would say it never really caught my attention until like the second half of the show of the story, because that's when Denji's like true character arc, I would say, actually begins and grows more, because he stayed relatively the same, right, in the first couple of chapters, right? But Mitaka here already giving me a lot of really solid first impressions. Great start, beautiful all the way. As usual, Fujimoto's paneling is top tier. Paneling almost gives an illusion of motion. Chef's kiss. Yep, agreed. I mean, it is Fujimoto. What can you say about the person that is in love with film and the person who made Goodbye Eri as well? That's what I was. That's why I really want the Chainsaw Man anime to have that cinematic feel to it. I really do. I really do. I really like where this is going. Says Santiago. Bullying devil, darkness inside, social anxieties, Mitaka's unwillingness to accept help. It's a great depiction of Japanese school life. I agree. And if this is the route that Fujimoto is trying to go for, because since part 2 of Chainsaw Man has been confirmed by Fujimoto a long time ago, it's gonna be focusing on school life, then those types of devils, right? Those types of inner demons that a lot of shonen demographics will probably relate the most, right? Because Chainsaw Man is, targeted towards shonen, right? People of young age, people who are in high school. I think a lot of people will, in my opinion, resonate more with part 2 than part 1. Part 1 is just dumb fun, right? It's dumb fun. It's genius, but it's also dumb fun, right? It's Fujimoto basically created a B tier movie to perfection with part 1. That's basically how part 1 feels, right? Part 2, I feel like, will resonate with a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people will relate to Mitaka, her struggles, right? And the fact that Fujimoto is using the War Devil as like literally the devil side of things, right? Your inner demon, right? To say the least. I think it's genius. And I hope Fujimoto continues down this path of like character introspection, especially towards like the younger characters, as they not only venture into high school, but also as they try to find themselves as a character, right? As a person. And the fact that we are focusing a lot on Mitaka, beautiful, beautiful. Not to say that Denji doesn't need it. He obviously needs it as well. But I feel like since a lot of people associate Denji for who he is in part 1, it could feel a bit jarring if Denji has this sort of development in part 2 immediately, right? This person who is like a loose cannon in part 1 suddenly having this immediate character introspection, it can be jarring. It can be jarring at first. So the fact that Fujimoto kind of flips that by actually introducing a new character to carry on that narrative, perfect. I suspect Fujimoto has studied filmmaking. It flows like a movie. I mean, he probably has, or he's probably just an absolute film geek or whatever, right? Deleted the message by myself. All right. Cute scene with sharing the shoes. Indeed, the full single panel of them running is beautiful. Yes, it is. Somebody says Reze. Alice says Reze. I don't know which panel you're referring to. Because there's definitely nobody here that resembles her at all. Like, none at all. How's it going, Tom? Whoever chooses another wife who will perish says, I'm great. She might be he. Huh? Rumor says Yuko is Denji. Probably not. That's... How's Denji height smaller? I don't know, man. I can read all about the War Devil for like 10 chapters or something, but man, I am missing my boy Denji. Putting to rest the absurd rumor, theory, whatever the fuck people say that Denji is Yuko. First of all, Yuko does not have spiky teeth. Second of all, Yuko is 100% wearing girl uniforms. But again, she might be a he, right? I mean, once you've read Fire Punch, anything is possible at this point. So it's not even like an impossibility. Let's see. The running scene is very reminiscent of Reze's death scene in the alleyway. I never thought of it that way before. I mean, the flowers definitely reminds me of Reze, but not specifically the alleyway where she dies. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of reminded of like Denji and Reze's date, but I might be misremembering because I haven't read part 1 in a long time. I'm not prepared for part 2 at all, if I'm being honest. But this whole running in near the flowers scene, I mean, you're not wrong. It's definitely reminding me of Reze for some reason. I just don't know why. Would honestly love if she stays the main character throughout the part. You know what? I wouldn't mind at all as well. I mean, she can be a Deuteronologist or be the main character for like the first half of part 2, and then the second half of part 2 is gonna be Denji focus, or what I was talking about before, which is Denji is going to be the quote-unquote antagonist of this part, right? She's still the main character of the whole story, but because we are following Mitaka as the main protagonist, Denji can fill that gap of being the antagonist, right? Which could potentially lead to part 2 being a tragic tale of Mitaka, right? We don't know. We don't know for sure yet. But I do love the fact that Denji is in the background, right? Just doing stuff and we don't know what. Probably Denji stuff, right? Let's see. Do you expect Denji to make his appearance next chapter? No. I'm not expecting Denji to appear next chapter or the chapter after that or the chapter after that. I'm not expecting Denji to appear anytime soon, basically. If this was like a volume, right? How many chapters does a volume of Chainsaw Man has currently? But either way, if this was a Chainsaw Man volume, then I would expect Denji to appear at the very end of that specific volume. That's my feelings on it, right? My guess right now is that since they are being tasked to find a devil, right? My guess right now is that they're gonna find the devil, right? They're gonna find the devil, and then Denji's gonna come in and save the day. That's gonna be their first encounter. That's my prediction right now. They're gonna meet the devil. They're gonna fight it out. They're gonna fail. Yoshida probably not using most of his powers because he wants to stay incognito, and thus would give the push for Denji to actually come out and save the day. I think Denji would have to gain power, not the character. So for it, he will think about being hated by people, but won't do it, says Amrit. Yeah. Again, the thing about the devils is they get powerful if people fear them, right? And right now, Chainsaw Man is the hero, so people don't fear the Chainsaw Man at all at this point, right? Which is a problem. That's probably why the War Devil is like confident that it could defeat the Chainsaw Man. Is it just me, or does the change in character focus remind you of Attack on Titan Final Season, says the Metronomian? Not gonna spoil Attack on Titan, but I can see that, and I can kind of agree with that as well. I think Tatsuki Fujimoto will choose to show history about the Chainsaw Devil and would reveal something like that Chainsaw Man is actually some other devil or something. Yeah, there's some theories going on here and there. There's somebody in my YouTube comment section saying that the Chainsaw Devil is actually the deaf devil, like, right, the four horsemen being deaf, right, because the Chainsaw Devil like kills other devils and stuff like that. But again, we don't know for sure. I absolutely love how Fujimoto portrays nervousness, social anxiety, depression, the feeling of having to endure through Mitaka. I can relate so much to her. I love how he's writing her. Alice, I 100% agree with you. Currently, Mitaka is not shown as an antagonist. In first chapter 98, she didn't care about anyone, she had no friends, no one she cared about, but now she has, and her character is developing slowly, says Sujal. Yep. A lot of talk about AOT. Yeah, makes sense, Alice, makes sense. Tom says, Fujimoto's advice for becoming a successful manga was to buy a Netflix subscription and watch a lot of films. Great advice. Great advice, actually. A lot of people should also watch a lot of films. Don't just watch anime, guys, come on. Just broaden your horizon. Actually watch other films. In part 1 of Chainsaw Man, when Makima was taking Denji near the door to kill Power, there was a huge pleading shown in the background. Could that be foreshadowing? It's the devil falling down from the sky, right? I'm pretty sure that's foreshadowing for that specific part, not this part as well. So I think the foreshadowing is already done. I got some leaks. Denji will most likely answer from chapter 11. I don't know how you got some leaks, but okay. That chapter was a light one, says. Pardon me. Adieu, spaghetti volant. I think the ending is gonna be Denji being killed by Control Devil because of becoming bad or something. I mean, after watching Fire Punch, is a high possibility. New Control Devil kid. I don't know how Fujimoto's going to end Chainsaw Man, if I'm being honest. I don't think he's going to recycle what he did with Fire Punch, if I'm being honest. But I mean, at this point, whatever happens to Denji, you know, it's either he's gonna win or he's gonna die. That's basically it, right? There's only two options here. What can be interesting though, now that I'm thinking about it, is if Denji actually dies, right? Dies. He's gonna go to hell. He's gonna face death. I'm just saying. If Fujimoto decided to kill Denji, I feel like he's going to kill Denji as like a cliffhanger for part 3 or whatever, right? Because if we are going off on the basis that Chainsaw Man is going to be 4 parts, but again, we don't know if Chainsaw Man is going to be 4 parts. We're only basing this because it's following the formula of the 4 horsemen, right? Conquest or control, and then now we have war. Next should be hunger or famine, and then last but not least we have death. So if Fujimoto actually decided to kill Denji, then the most likely place to kill Denji would be in part 3. Denji would die at the end of part 3. He's gonna go to hell, then he's gonna face off death, then he's gonna come out and he's gonna emerge victorious. What if Yuko's a backstabber? No, why would you say that? No. No, I don't think she is. I don't think she's a backstabber. I genuinely think she is a good person. Mitaka has been backstabbed before with the president, right? I don't think Yuko is a bad person. If she is a bad person, then fuck you, Fujimoto, for messing with my emotions. Because how dare you? How dare you give life to Mitaka? How dare you give Mitaka reason to believe in herself and to move forward with her life and to let go of the past that is bullying her, only to realize that she has been betrayed by her best friend? Oh, fuck you, Fujimoto. That is something that Fujimoto would do! That is something that Fujimoto would do! Fuck! God damn it, fuck you, Alice. Why would you delete the message? Yuko is another Reze. No. I don't want it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No. Yuko being another Reze? I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I mean, at the end of, to be fair, Reze at the end of her arc is still technically good, right? She technically still loves Denji. She technically still wants to be with Denji. It's unfortunate that Makima got to her first, right? Nah, I wouldn't think that. I don't know, but it's Fujimoto though. It's something that she would do. Fuck. No. Fuck. But how could she though? How could she? I mean, she gave her shoes and whatever. She's living poor and whatever. Kind of the same as Reze though, because Reze is also poor and she. Oh no. No, I still don't think that Yuko is like another Reze or whatever who's gonna backstab Mitaka. No. It's nothing copium right now, but no. She has glasses. She's a nice girl. She is a kind girl. I think she is the new Aki. No, I don't want her to be the new Aki. I don't want her to die. If Denji dies at the end, then I would pray that Denji will lose his virginity. I hope so too. Like Denji will probably lose his virginity like Devilman Crybaby style. If you haven't watched that anime, basically the main character fucks a devil, fucks a demon like really hard, right? And I mean, technically speaking, Mitaka is a devil, so. I think the girl already knows she's the War Devil. No, I don't think so. I don't think that is the case. Why would she know she is the War Devil though? If we're talking about Yoshida, okay, fine, sure. Yoshida is an established character who knows his stuff. Who is also a devil hunter, who also probably have seen Mitaka acting strange from the beginning, right? But I don't think Yuka would like know that she is a war devil or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, nobody knows that the war devil is in this plane of existence right now, right? I don't think people know that the war devil is even here right now. So to say that Yuko knows that she is the War Devil, I don't think. Nah. Look at the fight, the War Devil and the teacher and president. I'm pretty sure I saw someone behind in the panel. Maybe that's this. What? Hang on. Alex says, I know this might be off topic, but will you give Goodnight Poopun a try? Alex, there is a poll on my channel. There's a community post. Goodnight Poopun is on that poll. If you do want me to read Goodnight Poopun, you can just go to the poll and vote for it. It's currently winning right now. It's currently winning, but Berserk is coming, a close second. So I don't know. Come next week. If the poll results stay the same, I will be reading Goodnight Poopun live on stream. But anyways, alright, so Amrit says, I think the girl already knows she's the War Devil. Look at the fight, the War Devil and the teacher and the president. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody behind in the panel. Alright, I'm looking at the start of the panel, alright? Nobody there. Move to the next page. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. And nobody there as well. There's nobody there. There's literally nobody there. What are you talking about? Which page are you referring to? Because I see nobody except these three, unless I'm completely fucking blind. I'm trying to see from the cracks here. There's nobody there. I'm trying to see if there's anybody in like the background here, but it's only lines and the buildings. Even here, there's nobody. There's nobody here. There's nobody behind here. There's nobody here. And there's nobody here. Never mind, I may be hallucinating or something. I mean, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, I love to go back to like previous chapters whenever somebody says like, hey, there's like a hint or something, you know. It's perfectly fine, it's perfectly fine. I love going back and forth between pages just to see like if there's anything that we miss, right? Because sometimes we miss it on like our first couple of read-throughs. That's fine. I know this or I already read that. Even if Yuko really is a backstabber, then I don't think she is a devil or has any devil abilities, because War Devil probably would have sensed it and it would have told Mitaka. Possible. I think Yuko is just an ordinary person, right? She is just an ordinary person. She is a bystander. She is a civilian, right? And I think that's the point. She is going to be somebody stuck in between this whole situation, right? I think that's the approach that Fujimoto is going for, right? We have Mitaka, who is who has the control devil, who has the War Devil. You have Yoshida, who is like the devil hunter, and then you have Yuko balancing them out in the middle, who is just your average person. And I think, and I feel like it'll be a great opportunity to utilize this normal person, right? This normal, ordinary person, right? As a great audience surrogate, right? We can't 100% fully, well, I mean, we can, but when it comes to like the devil fights and whatever, we're not really in the position to actually relate to either Yoshida or Mitaka, right? They're doing things that are beyond normal. But when it comes to Yuko, if she is just a normal human being, then she will be like a great tool for Fujimoto to essentially put us, the audience, in her shoes. See what I did there? See what I did there with the title of the chapter? We are going to be put into Yuko's shoes, right? As the audience, as somebody who is also normal, we are going to be put into her shoes. We're going to see things from her perspective, right? The perspective of a normal person looking at all of this devil shit that makes no fucking sense. I think that'll be sweet. Plus, she's obviously there for Mitaka, right? She's obviously there to give emotional support. Even if she is not in the background in those panels, it doesn't mean she could confess she was there and she was in the future. Yeah. Anything is a possibility. Yeah, exactly. Everything is a possibility. Fujimoto could just straight up redraw the panel again and then show, like, at the top of the building, she's like looking down, right? Oh shit, look at that. Ooh. So it's not like it's something that could not have happened. It's totally a possibility. I mean, it's weird that they are fighting on a road and nobody saw them. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, in their defense, they did say it is late at night, and I'm pretty sure Japan at night isn't as busy as, say, everywhere else. I mean, it's still pretty busy, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to like an alleyway in Japan, I don't think it's busy at all. Plus, devils are a common occurrence in this world, so if somebody sees like somebody turned into a devil, that's like your average Monday for them. Like, it's another day in Japan, I suppose. But yeah, beautiful chapter. Let's see. Man, the War Devil girl looks like Makima, even her hairstyle, you know. She might portray how Makima was when she first figured out she was the Control Devil. Maybe that's what they depict. I don't think they would have the same personality though. I mean, Makima's that way because she wants control, right? She wants to take control of everything. Meanwhile, the War Devil isn't far too... Well, I guess the War Devil is concerned about taking control of people, but it's more so to the benefit of becoming her weapons, right? I'm trying to find like a good panel to save for the thumbnail. I think Makima, when she figured out about her beating the devil at that time, she might be naive and introvertly. I mean, why would the Control Devil choose someone like her who's manipulative? The Control Devil is being used by Makima in her case, and no. Well, I mean, we don't know what Makima is for sure, but no. Makima is the Control Devil. She is a reincarnation of the War Devil. She is the War Devil. When it comes to Mitaka, that's a completely different situation. Because here the War Devil is portrayed as the bird, the owl. That is the true form of the War Devil. then it takes control of Mitaka and then becomes what we know today. Makima being the control devil, she is the physical form of the war devil, right? And that's why when Makima dies, the control devil reincarnates as Nayuta. It reincarnates as Nayuta, but again, doesn't have the memories of their previous lives. So that's why Nayuta acts the way she is, right? And who knows, maybe before the control devil became Makima, she was like somebody else, like a completely different person, right? We don't know that, right? So whatever her past life is, we don't know for sure. When Denji ate Makima, Makima died, but the control devil did not. Makima is the control devil though. Makima died. The control devil didn't. Well, it didn't technically die. It got sent back to hell and then reincarnates as Nayuta. Has that actually been confirmed yet, or am I just talking out of my ass? I'm pretty sure Makima was basically the control devil and not somebody who, if I'm not mistaken, again, I haven't read part 1 in a long time, but if I'm not mistaken, the government found the control devil, right? The government found Makima, the control devil. They nurtured Makima, and then Makima becomes who she is today because of her environment that she is being raised on. I'm actually reading the Chainsaw Man wiki. The wiki did not give me anything. No, the wiki did give me something. It literally says, the wiki literally says Makima, species, devil. She is a devil. She is 100% a devil. Mitaka is either a fiend or a hybrid, possibly a hybrid than a fiend, right? Because Mitaka is taking control. Makima is just a pure devil. She is 100% just a pure devil. We have confirmed that Makima is the devil, but I think she is a fiend, and when Pillars of the Apocalypse, or the Horsemen of the Apocalypse takes control of human body, then all their eye designs look the same. Yeah, I mean, so far, I also believe that the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, right, war, control, hunger, and death, all have the same eyes. That's that's pretty much the theory right now, and I think that's what Fujimoto is going for. But again, when it comes to Mitaka and Makima, these are like two completely different examples of what a devil is. Mitaka is somebody who died and then the war devil takes control of the body, therefore she is either a fiend or a hybrid. I don't think she is a fiend because she isn't technically dead and she doesn't showcase full-on devil physical appearances. Plus, the war devil isn't like 100% in control of the body, right? That's like one of the prerequisites of being a fiend. But when it comes to like a devil, when it comes to a hybrid, that's more likely the case. It's not explicitly a contract per se, but a lot of people would say that it is kind of a contract, right? But when it comes to Makima, we don't know her origins, but it's mostly confirmed that she is just straight up purely the control devil. She has taken the form of a human. That's basically it. And when Makima dies, the control devil gets reincarnated, right? Because the control devil died, but it wasn't killed by, well, it was killed by Denji, but it's not killed by Chainsaw Man. It's Fujimoto, please expand the lore. Please make us understand what the fuck is going on. But basically, Makima dies, yes, but the control devil died, but not really died, because the control devil got sent back to hell, got reincarnated, and pops up again as Nayuta, who is a little girl who was found in China, I believe, as what Kishibe says, and doesn't retain much of the memories that the previous control devil had. What Alice says, Makima isn't a fiend, her human form is her ultimate form. Yeah, exactly. Like, she's a devil, but her physical form is literally a human. That's basically it. But anyways, it's been an hour and almost 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Fun stream. I love discussing with all of you guys. I love the chapter. It's definitely great in my opinion. Some people may not enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I think it's great. I love the writing. I love the paneling. I love the little dialogue that these two characters exchanged. Next week, exactly. Next week should be August, so same time next week. But then on the 7th, it is. On the 7th, we're gonna be live streaming the Chainsaw Man Crunchyroll Expo, whatever the fuck that is. We should get a trailer nonetheless, so I'm really excited. Please. Come on. But that's pretty much it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like the stream. Hit like. And if you still have things that you do want to discuss, just let me know in the comments. I would love to read them, and I would love to reply to them as well. Final question from Sujao before I end the stream. Who could have killed the War Devil? Because devils can come on Earth if they die in hell, right? Probably Chainsaw Man. That's the thing though, we still don't know like how hell actually works, or like the lore, or like how the horseman actually operates, because Fujimoto hasn't really tapped onto that yet. So either the deaf devil physically incarnates itself and be a part of this world, or Denji goes to hell and face death right there. Personally, I would love if that would happen. I would personally love it if Denji would actually go to hell and then just actually beat the shit out of death. That'll be fun. That is it for the stream. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like if you haven't already. See you all next week for the next Chainsaw Man stream. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. Same time next week. Yeah. Thank you guys. I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye bye. And I end the stream. Bye bye. 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 Bye.